Hey everyone, just a quick word before we get started on this beer review. If you're interested in purchasing any of these beers that you see on my channel, stick around to the end of the video and I will tell you where you can purchase them at online. Now, isn't that lovely? Have beer shipped right to your home and don't have to go anywhere. All right, enjoy the video. Cheers to that. Welcome, my friends. Here we are once again to sample some more great tasting American craft beers with Dr. Dave. Fabulous indeed. Now for our sampling pleasures and tasting delights today, I have what I think is going to be a pretty damn fine beer. It's from the Short Throw Brewing Company located in North Haven, Connecticut. Now, I believe that they are a gypsy brewer. I Seems to me that they are. I'm scratching my head here. I didn't look it up, but I think they are a gypsy brewer, and if they're not, my apologies. But I think they are. Now I'm going to read here. It says, this is the clans, posses, crews, and cliks. That's what it says. And it's described as an IPA that checks in at 6.8% alcohol by volume. The date stamp on the can indicates that it's 33 days old. So I think it's going to be quite lovely indeed. And we have this Imperial pint glass, 20 ounces, that we're going to use for this 16-ounce can. Should work out quite lovely. So let's see what kind of beer this is. Oh my goodness, that is a very hazy looking beer coming out of the can. No doubt, huh? Oh my goodness. There's some grapefruit in there and some tropical fruit. So many beers today are using just about the same recipe. You know, they throw a bunch of tropical fruit in there. They get some grapefruit or some orange and throw some hops in there. And I don't know, maybe this will be different. We'll see. I stand by my original assessment. Oh boy, the sun came out for a second there. This is an extremely light colored, hazy orange with a bright white, small amount of foam there, but it's tightly packed, very tightly packed. I got grapefruit and tropical fruit on the nose. That's all I'm getting. I allowed this beer to warm up for about 25 minutes because I thought this would be a New England style hazy IPA, and you definitely do not want to drink those beers cold. If you're drinking those beers cold, you're doing yourself a great injustice. And that's why a lot of people don't like certain beers, because they drink them ice cold. Now, we all understand that you got to do that with the BMC beers, but these are not BMC beers. Hey, thanks to the brewers there at Short Throw, and appreciate it. Cheers to you at home as well. Oh my gosh, what is that? Woo-wee. Something in there. Let me get some more. Let me take a couple more sips here. My goodness. Wow. Well, number one, it's a tropical fruit bomb. Some definite pineapple and mango is what I'm picking up in there. Grapefruit is in there, but it's not up in your face. The definite grapefruit in there, though. Man, I'd like to know what that is that I'm tasting. Not quite sure. That could be a little bit of passion fruit in there, but the finish is very dry. Not bitter, but very, very dry. Ooh, makes you want to go back for some more. Now, to me, this type of beer reminds me of the palm trees swaying in the breeze. Yeah, the ocean is roaring in the distance, no doubt, baby. Yeah, the Gulf of Mexico, baby, down there on St. Petersburg Beach. Yeah, baby, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, look at that beer, mama. It's a very easy drinking beer. It's got very light carbonation to it. It's a very light bodied beer. Some people might argue that fact and say it's more of a medium body. To me, it's light bodied. It's 6.8%. There's no trace of the alcohol in there. If you like tropical fruits, if you like a little bit of sweetness, but it's well balanced with the malts, and it has a nice dry finish, then you'll like this beer. I've never had a beer from Short Throw that I said, "Oh, what the hell was that?" No, they have some very well put together beers, and they always have nice artwork by various artists, no doubt about it. So, at any rate, I would recommend this beer. Now, I bought this beer a couple weeks ago, so it was extremely fresh when I bought it. This is the type of beer that would probably keep on the shelf, but I hesitate to buy beers off the shelf. I prefer to buy them when they're refrigerated. Ooh, excuse me. So if you see this beer and it's got a little bit of time on it, as long as it's refrigerated, I would definitely recommend it. But if it were on the shelf, caveat emptor, no doubt. Buyer beware. Hey, my friends, life is short. Let's enjoy great craft beers. Cheers to that. Okay, everyone. As promised, Dr. Dave's going to tell you where he buys his beers and where you can buy them also. First on the list is rivalrybrews.com. Now, don't worry, I'm going to put the links in the description box for you. Rivalry Brews is a relatively new mail order place. It's based right here in Ohio, in Medina, and they are fantastic. I tell you what, when they first started, I got free shipping on all the beers. Now I think they charge me $2. $2 for 12 beers. That's fantastic. Now, as far as I know, they ship to the lower 48, but you might want to check the website on that. I can't be 100% sure. But the shipping is fast. The turnaround is fast. And if anything's wrong, they will fix it right away. I only had one issue with them, and they refunded half my purchase order, which I thought was more than fair. More than fair. So anyway, by the way, disclaimer, I don't get any money on any of this. I'm not affiliated with any of these beer companies. They don't know I'm doing this. I'm just telling you where to buy the beer. Now, one day I may be affiliated, and if I am at that point, I'll certainly let you know. So, Rivalry Brews, located right here in Ohio, they specialize in Ohio beers, beers from Pennsylvania and Indiana. So, if you want some good Ohio craft beer, that's a good place to start. The second one on my list, oh, I love this place. It's called Halftime Beer. Halftime Beer has two locations in New York State, Poughkeepsie, and I believe it's pronounced Mamaroneck. Mamaroneck. Yeah, don't quote me on that pronunciation. I tried my best. Yeah, anyway, they have more beer online than you could possibly look at in a day. I'm telling you, they have beer everywhere on that website. And all you have to do is go on there, make your selection, and have it shipped. Now, they do have gift boxes, which come with a really nice cooler. Yeah, and you can't beat it. It's $5 shipping on those special orders. Now, on the other beers, the shipping can get a little bit pricey, but I've never had an order for more than $20 shipping, which I think is really good for 12 bottles of beer. Now, if you get cans, it's less cost because it weighs less. And that's what costs the money is the weight and the size of the box. So, yeah, check them out. Now, I belong to two of their what's known as Beer of the Month Club. I'm in their German Beer of the Month Club, so I get 12 bottles from six different breweries, two of each, once a month. And there's a lot of beers in there that I've never heard of from Germany. I thought I had them all, not even close. And then I have the Around the World Beer Club, which is exactly what it sounds like. It's beers from all over the world. So far, I only got one beer that I didn't really like. It happens. It happens. And, you take your chances on that. But I got some beer from South Korea, of all places, South Korea. I thought it was really, really good. Now, last on the list, but not least, and I didn't put these in any particular order, it's the Best Damn Beer Shop. Now, they're out of San Diego, and they have a killer selection. I'm telling you. Matter of fact, talking about all this beer, I'm going to have one here. Mm, that's just a regular run of the mill Pilsner, German style, but it hits the spot on a day like this. Anyway, best damn beer shop. Woo! Now, their shipping, they require you to choose in lots of six. So you can get 6, 12, 18, 24 is the maximum. And their shipping is reasonable considering I'm on the East Coast and they're on the West Coast. Yeah, the shipping is generally about $19 for a 12 bottle selection, which I don't think is a lot. $19? No, I don't think that's a lot. Now, the more beer you buy, the less money it's going to cost. That's just a fact of economics. So if you want to buy six beers, it's going to cost more to ship it than the 12. Hey, I don't make the rules, man. Just buy more beer. You save more money on shipping. What can I tell you? Yeah, but they're a great place, and so all three of those places, Rivalry Brews for Ohio beers, and then you have the Halftime Beverage, which is in New York. They have a selection on everything, and same thing with Best Damn Beer Shop. Now, if you want some West Coast beers that you can't find in your town, that's the place to buy them at. Last but not least, people always ask me, what is that on your beer glass? Well, I bought it at Amazon, Amazon.com. It's called a vacuum vin. Vacuum vin. And if I'm not mistaken, it's from Sweden, if I'm not mistaken. And the inside of it is lined with special material. So what you do is you put this in the freezer, you let it sit overnight, and then you put your beverage in here, and it will maintain that beverage at around 38 degrees, which is really cold for a beer. But I like my pilsners cold. Now, if you already have a beer that warmed up, put it in here and it'll bring it to the proper temperature, no doubt. And I said last, but I was mistaken. This is the last thing I want to talk about. Dr. Dave's beer glasses. Now, I did sell these a number of years ago when I had my other beer channel. And this is a new design, though. This is a different design. Now, I could sell these if there's enough interest in them, but I have to order them about 144 at a time. So I don't want to order them unless there's some real interest in them. Now, it's difficult to see on here, but it says Dr. Dave's cheap ass beer reviews. Yeah, it's not really going to come out that well there on the camera. But I would sell these at cost. Now, I'm not trying to make any money on them. I think it cost me 14.98 to have those made. So I would sell them at the same price. Now I don't know, the price could have gone up because I did buy those a few years back. So, but I would sell them at cost if anybody's interested. But like I said, I don't get any money off these links. There's no affiliate links here. I'm not making any money. I just wanted to let everybody know where I buy my beer so you could buy it too. Oh, and you know, I almost forgot the Amazing Clubs Beer of the Month Club. Amazing clubs. I'll put all the links in the description box. Knock yourself out. Hey, thanks for watching, okay? And Dr. Dave says cheers to that.